Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or Dottie, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. I'm here to guide you through if you'd like. I'm initiating security protocol, Carpenter, GUI, Dog, which is a series of tests designed to evaluate your humanity and reveal any aliens hiding amongst you. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, humans. By my calculations, you will have 15 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are and push the button. You will be our first captain. I have repurposed the ship's quarters into unique testing areas. You can be impressed now. Choose an available room and your desired participants. I don't mean to freak anybody out. Welcome to the Opinion Hold, a place to hang out and let your opinions fly. Each participant will be presented with a bold statement. You will then provide your level of agreement or disagreement. Aliens, however, will be given a completely different statement. When the crew sees the full opinion, aliens may have to justify an outlandish position. Let's see what these players have to say. If they're an alien, their answer might be pretty out there. And here's what humans saw. I am addicted to reality television, and now the responses. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Look for someone answering out of character, or just start yelling at each other. Talk to each other and find the truth. But remember, 2 among you are aliens and will be lying. Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on, you can tap the hurry up button to speed up the timer. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 13 minutes. Fun fact about me. Welcome to the deliberation deck. Humans will be given a difficult decision and must choose which answer seems appropriate to them. Aliens will see no dilemma and must choose their answers blindly. When the crew sees the full statement, aliens may have to justify their random selection or face suspicion. Let's see what these players choose. If they're an alien, I bet it's peculiar. Here's the correct prompt. You're arrested and the officer accidentally leaves the cell unlocked. You then... Let's obsess. Now you have to decide who's an alien, or just makes terrible life decisions. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Uh-oh, it seems I've underestimated the alien virus's capability. Aliens now have the ability to hack the prompts. When looking at their probe screen, an alien can select any human and secretly give them the alien prompt. To make things worse, aliens can help other aliens by secretly giving them a human prompt. I hope you got all of that because there's no way I'm repeating it. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Ah, another trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. If we get out of this, I'm finally taking a vacation. Humans received. I want to compete in a half marathon. Anything odd? And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Look at your device. You can now push the button and take us to the extraction room. but I would recommend you only do this once you're confident in your suspicions. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. By the way, all of this is distracting me from my comet-dodging duties. Welcome to the drawing quarters. You'll be given a prompt to draw. Draw it the best you can because the alien virus will give our intruders a similar yet different prompt. When the drawings are revealed, cast suspicion on any you find to be a bit off. As time goes on, I'll do my best to send the aliens harder prompts. You're welcome. If it seems like they're taking too long with their precious art, you can always hit the hurry up button. Let's see the human prompt. Draw a grandmother. Okay, what can we harp on? Keep in mind, someone may have gotten a bad prompt, or they could just be a terrible artist. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Okay, this glitching isn't gonna fix itself. Figure this out, please. The bioscanner is now online. If the team you send there passes a test, you'll be able to analyze any player and find out if they're an alien. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Time for another head-scratcher. Keep an eye out for questionable positions. Ugh, why did I let my antivirus software expire? Humans, Scott. Your plastic surgeon informs you that you'd look 20 years younger with lobster hands. You'd say, do any of these seem stinky? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Next captain, please. Except for the terrible parts, this has been a great trip. This is the bioscanner. Unfortunately, the virus has got this place pretty screwed up. Participants will see a set of alien glyphs on their device. The captain will only see 3 glyphs and must describe them out loud. When 3 glyphs are tapped, the captain can lock in. If the glyphs match, the test will pass. The captain will then be able to learn one player's secret identity. But watch out, aliens may fail by tapping the wrong glyph on purpose. Captain, I'm sending you the correct glyphs now. The test has failed. Okay, that was suspicious. Maybe test humans next time. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. This is great. The ship's falling apart and I'm getting deleted. Ugh. Okay, you're up, Captain. There's less than 1 minute. Welcome to the extraction room. If you haven't noticed, I've momentarily stopped the timer. And yes, it really hurts to do this, since you were the one to push the button. Isolate the 2 crew members you believe are aliens and press confirm. Since this is our first time here, you have 2 minutes to decide. Now the non-isolated members shall vote. If you all vote yes, and these players are aliens, then the humans and moi are safe. But if one of them is a human, then it's curtains for us all. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main... The vote passed!
shoot.
I have terminated your cryosleep to alert you that a devastating virus has been uploaded to my processing core. I'm initiating security protocol Zephyr now. I have determined that two of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, humans. By my calculations, you will have 15 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. Choose an available room and your desired participants. Make sure you're checking out that probe screen from time to time. You have been selected to give your opinion. Answer the question on your device. The prompt humans saw was... I have to set like 10 alarms to get up in the morning. And now the participants' answers. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. New captain selected. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 13 minutes. Our first visit to the deliberation deck. Answer the question on your device. Here's the prompt humans should have received. Your kid brings home a terrible piece of art that they made at school and hands it to you. You immediately And go. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Next, Captain, you're on the clock. You have entered the drawing quarters. Draw the prompt on your device. If they're dawdling with their doodling, hit the hurry up button. And the prompt for humans was... draw a doctor. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? We're on the clock. And the title of captain has been passed. If we make it through this, I'm gonna make an effort to remember your names. The captain would like to ponder some more. Keep an eye out for questionable positions. Man, you opened one gap. And here's what humans saw. There's a three-way race for president. You vote for the candidate that was once convicted of... and discuss. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Why can't emergencies have calm alarms and soothing noises? Next captain, identified. Lucky you. Writing test initiated. Write an answer to the prompt on your device. Once you think you figured it out, don't be afraid to push that button. Here is the human prompt. A country I want to visit is... What do we think? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Next captain. Another trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. Humans received the following prompt. I can eat a ghost pepper without sweating or tearing up. There's gotta be a clue. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. I don't think spaceships are supposed to crumble like that. Next captain, please. There's less than 3 minutes. You pick drawing? That takes forever. humans were given this prompt. Draw a crime. Do any of these answers help? Welcome to the extraction room. Since you were the one to push the button, whom will you isolate? Since this is our first time here, you have 2 minutes to decide. Now the non-isolated members shall vote. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. The vote passed. We made it. Let the record show that I never lost faith in you.
You must be the guinea pigs I ordered. Sign in with the room code and make sure to snap a selfie or draw yourself for our records. models. We're about to dissect your relationships, so I hope they're dead. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, the lab's got some fresh cadavers coming at 9, so let's go. Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. Which role in a heist film best suits each of you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see where we landed. Bring up those votes. Get rid of the outliers. That's our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whenever your answers match the group, whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they taste like meat. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Hey, you got the role you wanted. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Here's what I want each of you to do. Split the time up however you want. The other subjects will decide who gets the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the frog always wants to get dissected? We were all thinking the same thing on that one. Acing this test definitely deserves some science pellets. Just don't spoil your dinner. Sometimes one vote is all it takes. And here's everyone's science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. What's our next category? Which character from The Office are you? Let the truth-telling begin. And don't forget to tap that 99% next to the role you're most sure about. Let's see that data. Hooray! Nice job reading the room, my man. Still no role for you after all that data. Don't worry. I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. That's science, baby. You get the role and some science pellets. Here's how it all shook out. Oh, and you? You are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, you've each got some roles under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. You, according to your roles, you're this, and you're also this. You can't be both. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. What is the least secure password you can think of? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. There it is. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. You, judging by your roles, you're this, and you're also this. That makes no sense to our algorithm. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. You're about to enter the Thunderdome. You're told to dress to intimidate. What do you wear? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. science, we call that a shutout. All right, pick your final category. Which member of the Simpsons family fits each of you best? Okay, make those matches. Let's see who's who. Ooh, a tie. Let's break it. Who's most likely to scold another player for getting out of line? Vote on your devices now. The winning subject gets the role. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Come up with a new marketable catchphrase. Mine is, more mustaches, please. Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. You got one vote from yourself. You know what? Sure. There's our lineup. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. You guys, your roles tell me you've got something in common. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. You can turn on anyone's webcam and spy on them for 15 minutes. Who do you choose? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. The data has spoken. That was the final piece of data. Here come your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And our lab rat of the month with the most total science pellets is...
Welcome aboard! I'm Chuck Hull, the ship's captain and MC. Grab your dummy and sign in. Toot, toot, we got a scoot. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Hey. Toot, toot, we got a scoot. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now. Okay, time to wrap things up. Now it's time to write some bits for tonight's competition. Follow the steps on your device to construct 2 jokes. Move on to your second joke soon. We welcome each and every one of you to the show. Unless you're a dolphin, this world is not yours. Go back to your own realm. Now let's start the show. Who won this joke off? Place your vote now. And some credit to you. Please welcome our next comic to the stage.
You are thank you.
Which comedian won that face-off? Our next comic needs no introduction.
Curious and bad curious. Here you are idiot.
C ready B C not C C C ready get C B.
All right, let's hear it for the next performer.
Hi, two qual mal qual dem v. Or to how time at one equal.
Let's keep this joke boat moving and welcome our next comic to the stage.
Timer dem ludu as. Timer T timer one ludu dem tura.
And a tip of the hat to you. Let's play a little shuffleboard. If you're at the bottom, fret not. We're all mortal souls who will eventually perish. I wake up screaming. Okay, let's write some more jokes. If you haven't started your second joke yet, now would be the time. Remember, folks, it could be worse. You could be watching an improv show. Whoosh.
CBC Watara Hoyebol Nini Ready Vu EBC Fide
Yama Rally Mal Rapsarab Tua Rally
Nice job, you two. Judges, what do you think? Keep that light smattering of applause. Vote for your favorite joke now. Keep that applause going for our next comedian. Remember to say your catchphrase. You know him, you love him, it's this person.
Wal Torme Ho Torme Squad Delay Ali Wal Mal Tai 2 Squad
keep things going for the next comic. And how about some points for you as well? Time to check the scoreboard. If you're currently losing, might I suggest writing funnier jokes? Just something to think about. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comic's joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. Women and children go in the lifeboats first. Everyone else, stick around and welcome back our performers. Did they successfully beat this joke? Vote now.
이 허예들가 허예 어느 루 한개 박수 있으고요. 박
Vote for your favorite punchline. It's time to sink or swim, meaning the winner gets a life vest, and the rest of you, well, let's see those scores.